Now we may want to have a title at the top of this worksheet. The problem, however, is the fact that row 1 is already occupied. At different times you need to insert a row or a column. We need a new row above row 1. Now if you weren't sure where to begin here, your eye might be attracted to a command, or at least the word insert in the menu. And if you were to click on insert, you'll see below it the choice rows. Notice there are not 3 dots behind it. And what does that mean? It simply means if we click on this choice, the command is finished. And what happens? A new row goes above the existing cell. Now that was fairly fast, but I want to undo this and show you an even faster way. As you work with your worksheet, Excel, based on where the active cell is, will sense the kind of commands that you might need to use. If I would like to insert a new row, an even faster method here is to actually point to the row number, in this case row 1. I'm going to hit the right mouse button. And what I get is an abbreviated list of commands. The first 4 that we see, only 2 of which are usable, come from the Edit menu. The next 3 come from the Insert menu, and the next 4 come from the Format. Now, Excel doesn't really know what I want to do here, but it assumes that most of the time what I want to do will come from this abbreviated list. I'll simply slide the mouse to the Insert key and click. Similar with the column, and I don't really need this here, but I want to show you or remind you that it is fast. I'll point to the letter B, hit the right mouse button, slide down, and click Insert. And when you click on Insert, it can be with either mouse button, by the way. And I don't really need to do that. I can either undo my last action, or another way is point to the B, hit the right mouse button, point to Delete, and click. It's gone. At different times, maybe you want to do some formatting. I could highlight some cells, hit the right mouse button. Notice here the choice of commands, although similar, is different from what we saw when we clicked on a row number. The shortcut menu is handy. It spares us searching through all the commands available in the menu at the top of the screen. It doesn't work every single time, but most of the time it's going to give you the choices that you want. Inserting a row or inserting a column is easy, and the effect here is all of the information in this worksheet got pushed down one row. What happened to our formulas? If we go to B5, January profits, we see a formula that makes sense. But we didn't write that, did we? Our very first formula in this worksheet was equal B2 minus B3. And now it's B3 minus B4. The information was pushed down the screen. All of our formulas have been readjusted. Everything works properly. We now have a new row 1. Let's put a title in cell A1. It's the ABC Company, comma, INC, period. Hit enter. And let me edit that slightly to put in the B and C capitalized. I'll double click right here. PC. That may well be the title of our company, but it's not very prominent. One choice, certainly right off the bat, would be, well, let's go into the toolbar and make that be size 18 or 20. It's larger. We could make it bold. We could make it italicized. We could even go into the color tool and make it a more prominent, perhaps red. See the information displayed that way. I think what a lot of people would like to do, myself included here, is center this information across the width of the worksheet. Now we can't quite see all of our worksheet here, so what we might do is, and I'll just type it this time. Remember, you can type in and enter here. I'll click in the zoom control box and type in the number 85, meaning 85%. Hit enter. Now, what we would like to do here is to take this information and actually center it across these columns. And we have a nice convenient tool in the toolbar right here that says Merge and Center. Click. We now see the information displayed the way it would be suitable for a printout. As you're building a worksheet, it sometimes occurs to you that maybe you'd like to take information in your worksheet and copy it elsewhere. Maybe you'd like to create sort of a shadow version of this using different data. Maybe you want to set up a similar area on this worksheet using the same kind of information but perhaps different years or different months.